Hello YouTubers, Civilian Snowman here. Now I thought I'd show you another part of my DVD collection. I apologise if I sound slightly under the weather, but I am actually dying of flu at the moment, so I don't feel very well. But despite all that, I'm going to show you this collection, so enjoy! Up here we have sort of random action films. I've got my Shane Black collection here, Last Boy Scout, Last Action Hero, The Long Kiss Goodnight, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, which is actually really good. Suggest checking that out if you haven't seen it already. Disturbia, Very Bad Things, which was Peter Berg's first film, starring Christian Slater and Cameron Diaz, which is a really good dark comedy. If you haven't seen that, I thoroughly recommend it. I might even do a review on it actually, because it is really good. And of course Peter Berg went on to direct Welcome to the Jungle, or in America it's known as The Rundown, and he did Hancock and The Kingdom as well, which I really like. I've got Smoking Aces as well, Joe Carnahan's second film, which is a lot better than people give it credit for, and of course his first film, Narc. Point Break, an action classic by anyone's standards, and next to that is The Fast and the Furious, which is basically a remake of Point Break. Severance, a British horror comedy, not unlike Shaun of the Dead, well worth checking out. If you like Shaun of the Dead, you will like Severance, there you go. The Usual Suspects, All the Boys Love Mandy Lane. Here we have my Japanese horror section. I've got the Japanese Pulse and the American Pulse, the remake, which there are a lot of naysayers, but it's actually very enjoyable. I've got the Japanese Ring as well. I need the sequels, but I can't find them anywhere at the moment. Got the American Ring, which is actually my favourite of all the Ring movies. It's got to be Gore Verbinski's American remake of the first one, which is a lot better than people give it credit for. The Ring 2, which is shit. The Grudge, the original Japanese version. Really need to get The Grudge 2. I've got the American remake, the sequel to the American remake, which is pretty bad. One Missed Call, the Japanese original by Takeshi Miike, I haven't watched yet. Some anime, we've got Akira, Ninja Scroll, the special editions, as you can see there. Ninja Scroll I actually love. Blood, The Last Vampire, and Highlander, The Search for Vengeance, which is actually the best of the Highlander sequels. And despite the fact that it's animated, oh here we go, it's more like it. Pan's Labyrinth, absolutely brilliant film by Guillermo del Toro, director of Blade 2 and Hellboy. A little adult fairy tale for you, and a horror film that he produced, The Orphanage, well worth checking out. It's not quite as good as the critics suggested, but it is very enjoyable. Got a few Tim Burton films, Mars Attacks, Sleepy Hollow, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Sweeney Todd, Mum and Dad, which is a British horror film, not unlike the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Well worth checking out if you can find it cheap. It's not brilliant, but if you can find it for like a £5, it's well worth watching. Obviously Spaced, this is the English box set. I really want the American one with the commentaries from people like Tarantino and Kevin Smith. I can't believe that hasn't been released in England yet. And Hot Fuzz as well, limited edition cover from HMV. And here we have Supernatural, the first 3 seasons. This show is actually really good. It could have been bad, but I really like it, especially Jensen Ackles as Dean Winchester. I think he's a really good character. I have James Wan's movies, Dead Silence, an alright little horror film. Death Sentence, which it's a Kevin Bacon revenge movie. His son's killed in a gang initiation, and he obviously goes off on one, and that's actually really good because it actually shows the consequences of revenge films. The original Saw, which, please don't forget that this is a tremendous movie, right, in the same vein as David Fincher's Seven. It is so good, this film. The twist nobody sees coming. If they say that they knew what the twist was going to be, then they're rotten liars. I've got the sequels up to Saw 4, which I don't know why I've bought them, to be honest, for the commentaries more than anything. But I don't like the sequels. I don't like Saw 5. They're all terrible. They completely missed the point of the first one. The first one was a low-key horror drama told through flashbacks, just 2 guys in a room playing mind games with each other. Brilliant. Sequels, let's put 30 strangers in a house, see what happens. Bollocks. I've got the Hannibal Lecter films, including Michael Mann's Manhunter, the special edition, 2 discs. It's got the theatrical and the director's cut on it. Hannibal Rising, which is an insult to the Hannibal Lecter trilogy. It's terrible. Red Dragon, which is my personal favourite, although I take a lot of crap from that. People complain about Brett Ratner, but his style perfectly matches the Silence of the Lambs, especially the shots of the actors straight on, playing on their facial expressions. I mean, what's not to like? It's exactly the same style as the Silence of the Lambs. I think it's brilliant. And obviously that brings me to the Silence of the Lambs, the original, which is an undisputed classic. Hannibal, which is misunderstood. And now that Hannibal Rising's out, it's more acceptable to like Hannibal. Now, I apologise if the quality of this video hasn't been up to scratch, but like I said, I am very ill at the moment. I was going to review Terminator 2 as promised, but I don't think I could talk for 10 minutes. I think it would end up literally killing me. So, yeah, look out for further DVD collection videos, DVD and Blu-ray updates. I have bought more films, so one of those will be on the way. The Terminator 2 review, along with other movie reviews. And please subscribe to me and add me as a friend, whatever you want to do. I'm up for anything. And I'll see you all later. Alright, see you in a bit. Bye.